great opportunity to light different areas of your house in completely different ways. So you want your kitchen cabinets to look a certain way with even, clear, clean light glazing across the front of your cabinets and down on your work surfaces. You want to have light on your artwork that's very intentional and that you can control, so you can either bring the color out to make it more vibrant, or you can quiet it down if you're trying to create an atmosphere or a mood. So changing the light for all these different experiences is completely possible with Ketra. So health is a big issue with light, and we all know from our iPhones and our iPads and our computers that blue light gets hopefully changed at the end of the day to the warm light, so that your circadian rhythm goes to where it naturally wants to be at the end of the day, which is helping your melatonin kick in and for you to start to slowly get sleepy, so that by the time you go to bed at night, you're fully ready for sleep. And Ketra does that automatically. And so you might ask, how does that happen? So the awesome thing about Ketra is that the bulb itself arcs from the light as it is when the sun comes up in the morning and follows that light pattern all day long until the light or the sun sets at the end of the day. And if you don't override the light system that you have, that bulb would naturally arc through the day. There are many different programs that you can set up with your lights, so that in the late afternoon, if you want bright blue happy light because you're working on something, you can change your light level to that. If you want warm light late in the morning when the light is naturally really blue, you can change your light to warm light. We use Ketra in our showroom to demonstrate to our clients what their schemes are going to look like at different times of the day, which has been in the past a great challenge because I have never been able to recreate what the lighting scenarios are throughout a day. So I'm going to show you right now how we use it with a design client. So I might start out showing them the Ketra light system by saying, this is what the light's going to look like in the morning when you wake up and you turn your lamps on, and it's first thing in the morning, and this is about 2700 kelvins. So you can see it's a nice light, it has some warmth to it, and that's what their schemes would look like, or their room would look like at that time of the day. So then the next light I would show them is, what does your scheme look like at noon or midday? And this is about 6500 kelvins, and this would be the brightest probably that you would ever see your fabrics, but you can see that they look completely different. Even the tones of the color changes at this light quality. So then the next one I would show them would be dinner, and that's about 3500 kelvins. This would be a normal evening light if you weren't probably having a bad cloudy day. This would be what your light quality would be in the evening. And then the wonderful thing about Ketra is that Ketra can dim all the way to 0. Everything I've showed you so far, Ketra has not been dimmed one time. All of those changes were made just with color temperature in the bulb itself. And now I'm going to show you what dimming will do. So we'll dim down to candlelight. This would be beautiful candlelight, and then it's going to go right to, let's look at evening as the sun is starting to go down and the quality of light starts to turn orange, and you start to get this very pretty, warm, comfortable, quieting light where your melatonin starts to kick in. You start to feel like you're headed towards bedtime. I just wanted to let you know that so far we haven't dimmed anything. And the great part of Ketra is the bulbs actually will dim to 0.1%, which is, no other bulb does that. This is the only bulb that will do that. We'll start and we'll start to dim to candlelight, which is about there, and then all the way to 0.1%, which is almost completely out.